Welcome to another day inside the U.S. courtroom drama. It starts small, a minor marijuana charge, but trust me, it won't stay that way for long. Watch closely how this seemingly calm case takes a sharp turn.
You're late. The warrant is issued for your arrest. Really? Really? I mean, sexual assault of a child, prostitution, online solicitation of a minor. You're charged with those very serious, and you're ambling in late. Really? That's the way you take care of your business? That's what you think about and the importance of these cases? Well, that's why a warrant has been issued, and you're in timeout right now until we can get back to you here in a little bit. Okay? Failure is not an option. Thank you. What are you going to do on your four, Kevin?
Oh, each one has a different amount.
This is a classic example of less than an ounce, but still a crime. In Georgia, marijuana possession under 1 ounce is still illegal, no matter how casual it sounds. The judge is firm. This isn't California, and leniency doesn't come easy here.
Oh, do you? Well, aren't you the variety lady today?
Several bad puns later.
Which ones are we going to dispose of, you think?
None.
Well, we got a sentencing.
We are going to have a Senate.
Do you have a plea?
Not in addition to the Senate.
Oh, boy. What kind of variety is that?
Well, I'm waiting on maybe a little change in one of the recommendations. I got a recommendation this morning that it needs to be looked at a little bit about one of the elements of the offense. And
Raise your right hand.
on the other
Swear or
one,
affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
Spanish speaking, and
Ink of your right thumb clamp.
when there's an interpreter.
And you're going to place it flat on this box right here.
Good communicate.
Okay, ink it up one more time.
I'm going to make an announcement here for everybody.
Place it right here.
Interpreters are, I don't know why they're so hard to find, except I think to be a certified interpreter, the qualifications are quite high. But the fact that we don't have anybody that we can rely on out of Jefferson County is astounding. So if somebody has some thoughts, how someone might be interested in being certified as an interpreter in Spanish and English, let us know, because we'll support all of that wholeheartedly. And we're having to go to Houston to hire them, and that costs the taxpayers far more than it would if we were able to get someone here in Jefferson. So,
I don't know who the domestic court uses, but I was watching one day on Zoom when they were doing all that, and they said the person spoke the different language, and they said, "Okay, well, we set this for tomorrow. We'll get an interpreter here," and it was like it was no thing. So I don't know why I don't know who they use or how they were able to do it so quickly. But we might be working into that.
well, if they agree, there's somebody within the group involving the defendant and victim, and they go, well, this person speaks fluent Spanish and we all agree on that, then that's the way that works. But has to have those set of circumstances fall just into play just right. But we have such a large percentage of Spanish speakers in this county, and why someone hasn't taken an opportunity to really make a...
Notice the defendant's confusion? Taking it under advisement means the judge hasn't decided yet. She'll review his record before granting a signature bond. It's courtroom patience versus street-level frustration. Who do you side with here?
Handsome living doing this, because it's expensive. It costs to get them, but we have to have them more often now. All right. Anyway, see if somebody can bait the lines and see if we can catch a fish. Mr. Wiggins?
Sir.
23 CR 1479 is called. You are here with your attorney, Mr. Dusner, and the state's attorney. Does the defendant waive a formal reading of the indictment and arraignment here? Can we proceed in summary?
Yes, sir.
In summary, this indictment alleges that On or about August 26th, 2023 in Jefferson County, Texas, you committed the third-degree felony of obstruction or retaliation. Do you understand what you are charged with in this case?
Yes, sir.
I don't have any plea papers before me. Maybe it's a date that's different. When did you prepare these?
Oh, hold on, Judge, I just need a sign.
You said, yeah. We did it on January. Well, you signed it today.
You just did it today. Yep.
It's fine, I just need it.
It's a third-degree felony, correct? Which
Yes.
means you face no less than 2 nor more than 10 years confinement in prison, and a fine up to $10,000 can be assessed. You understand that, sir? An agreement's been reached in your case where you would be pleading guilty and sentenced to 10 years in prison. That would be.
Now we jump from a weed charge to a meth trafficking case. That's a first-degree felony, up to 30 years. The stakes just went from low to life-changing. You can feel the tension build as the judge looks for probable cause.
Suspended, you would be placed on regular probation for 10 years. No fine,
No fine.
no restitution.
No, sir.
Is that your understanding of the agreement?
Yes, sir.
If I follow this agreement, you have no right of appeal. You understand?
Yes, sir.
And again, you plead guilty
Yes, sir.
voluntarily, knowingly, intelligently, and because you are guilty. Yeah, speak out.
So, yeah, first.
All right. I show you what's marked as State's Exhibit 1 there. Did you sign that document? Did you understand it? Discuss it with your attorney, or the contents are true and correct.
Yes, sir.
State's Exhibit 1 is tendered into Alvin.
No objection.
Without objection, admitted. Among other things, this states that you were mentally competent to enter your guilty plea, which is freely and voluntarily made. You know what you've been charged with. An indictment's been read to you. You've read it. You were guilty of the crime charged and any lesser included offenses. You were giving up your rights to a jury trial and the right to the appearance, confrontation, cross-examination of witnesses. You were totally satisfied with the representation provided by your lawyer. All true, so help you God. State's Exhibit 1 is made a part of the record for all purposes. Pre-sentence report, Wayne?
Yes, sir.
I'm going to follow this agreement. Anything else to add?
No.
If not, I'm going to find you are pleading guilty today, sir, voluntarily. You were mentally competent to do so. You understand the consequences of pleading guilty. There's sufficient evidence from State's Exhibit 1 here, admitted, to support your guilty plea, to find you guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. I now find you guilty beyond a reasonable doubt of this offense of obstruction or retaliation. And I am following this agreement. You are hereby sentenced to confinement in the institutional division of the Texas Department of Criminal Justice to serve a term of 10 years. That confinement is suspended. You were placed on regular probation for 10 years. There is no fine here, but there will be terms and conditions of probation which are normal and customary. Make sure you follow them. If you fail, your probation can be revoked. You can be sentenced up to 10 years in prison. You understand the situation you are facing here, sir? How long have you been in jail?
128 days.
Whoa, did you catch that? The defendant walks in late to a sexual assault of a child charge. That's beyond disrespect. It's self-destruction in real time. The judge's reaction? Pure fury, and rightfully so.
How much time is it showing on there, please? I'm reading the probable cause affidavit, which is disturbing to say the least. As a condition of probation, I can sentence you up to 180 days in the county jail. This is very disturbing. I want to know we'll figure out how much time he's actually served.
I'm doing something.
One catastrophe at a time, please. Thank you. Doesn't look like Rife is joined an Indian tribe.
Sure.
All right.
You look like you have a mohawk.
No, it's not.
It's a mohawk. I've seen the mohawk tribe. It just needs to grow out a little.
I'm trying to call for indigenous status, Your Honor.
Judge, he's been in custody for 129 days.
You're going as a condition of you're going to as a condition of probation serve 51 days further, which would end up being 180 days total. I hope you understand how serious this is. It has its consequences, and the courts treat this very seriously. If you're going to be placed on probation, the one way we can show is we can exhaust the amount of time that you can be assessed in confinement. But this is, and the victim in this case is your mother. Mm-hmm. Have you ever heard of honor thy father and thy mother? It's a commandment.
Mm-hmm.
You don't think much about the commandments, do you?
I mean, I've been molested by my mother, so
quite naturally, you want to. You think that's right, or you think that's right or wrong?
I did was same with
Do you think that's right or wrong?
You being molested.
What she allegedly did, what you're saying she did. If that was true, that would be wrong, right?
To molest me again?
Yeah. Wouldn't you think that would be wrong?
Yeah. That's why I got mad.
And Your Honor, the complainant was actually the police officer in this case, where he threatened the officers after he was placed in her.
Yeah, but I mean, why were they called?
Yes, sir. Yes.
So, whose home is that?
Mine. She committed fraud and put it on my
Wait. Why was she there?
I don't know.
You don't have a clue why your mother was there. Okay. All right. Anything else? That is all.
This moment gets painfully real. The defendant just admitted he was molested by his own mother, the same woman he's now accused of threatening. It's trauma meeting justice, a haunting reminder that courtrooms don't just handle crimes, they handle pain.